Hello and welcome to another session. In this session, we will discuss about software development models. As we have completed our chapter 1, which was about fundamental of testing, now we are in chapter 2, which is about testing lifecycle. So in chapter 2, we have software development model, which is about 2.1, and 2.2 we will discuss about test levels. 2.3 we'll discuss about test types, and then in the last 2.4 we'll discuss about maintenance testing. So we have many software development lifecycle model, waterfall model, which is a sequential development model. Then we have V-shape model. Then we have iterative models. We'll discuss all of those one by one. So first of all, in industry we were following waterfall model. In waterfall model, we have sequential flow of steps. Requirements are gathered, then we move towards the system requirements. After business requirement, we move towards the system requirements. Then we do design, when then detailed design, then we code, and then testing. After testing, we deliver product to customer. So in waterfall model, we cannot go back when we have completed one phase. So to overcome this problem, we follow the V model. In V model, we have corresponding test activities. For example, in business requirement phase, we do acceptance testing. When we are in system requirement phase, we do system testing. When we are in architectural design phase, we do integration testing. So we test the system, all the system, to verify that they are working together. We test many pieces that can be third party integration and so on. In the detailed design, we do component testing at unit level. At coding unit level, we do unit testing. So these are all done in V model. And as you know, QA team is involved, so they usually participate in a review. They find out the issues, and so in this is improved version as compared to our waterfall model. Mm. In testing life cycle, in any software development life cycle model, there are several characteristics of good testing. So when we say that this is good model, this shows that in every activity there is a corresponding test activity. So when we are in development phase, for example, we are doing we are developing, so unit testing is done. So each test level has test objectives specific to that level. So test analysis and design for a given test level begins during the corresponding development activities. So if we are in unit level building the software, then we do unit testing. So QA team, at that level, QA team does analysis and design, and white box testing is done. So if we have white box tester, they do white box testing. So testers participate in discussion to define and refine requirement and design, are involved in reviewing your product. So tester participation each phase is very important. So now let's discuss about the software development life cycle model. As in sequential development model, we describe the software development process as linear sequential flow of activities, whereas in incremental development model, we define requirement design. We test the system in pieces, which means that software features grow incrementally. So in iterative development model, we define the requirements in terms of features. We design, build, and test together these few features in terms of series, in terms of cycles, often fixed length duration. For example, that can be 1 week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, or 4 weeks. In Agile Scrum, we follow usually 2 week sprint. So in that sprint, we define the requirement set of features, and we deliver those features within 2 weeks. In iterative development model, we have rational unified process. So in rational unified process, each iteration tend to be relatively long, for example 2 or 3 months. In Scrum, each iteration to be relatively short, that can be in hours, days, or few weeks. So features increments are small. There can be few enhancements or two or three new features are added in each increment. In Kanban, it can be fixed or fixed length iteration or without fixed length iteration. Usually Kanban boards are without fixed length, without fixed length do iterations. We do not follow the sprints as we follow in Agile Scrum. In Spiral, prototyping involves creating experimental increments. So let's discuss about Agile Scrum framework. In Agile Scrum, we have a product backlog. So all the product features are listed in product backlog. We usually list all those in our tool, which is called Jira, and we do sprint planning meetings. All the features are discussed in our sprint planning meeting. So team gets together and discusses. So sprints can be 1 week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, or 4 weeks, up to 4 weeks sprints. So after 4 weeks, we deliver those features to our clients. So sprints, when we define the sprints, and during sprints we cannot add new features in that. We do daily stand-up meeting where team gets together and discusses what each individual discusses what he or she has done last day, what he or she is doing today, and is there any roadblock. And then usually during the sprint we used to do sprint reviews, mid sprint reviews, and after the end we do we deliver, we finish the product, we finished all the features, we do sprint retrospectives. In sprint retrospective we discuss what went wrong, what can be improved, so on, so we can improve our in the next sprint. And so software development model in context is very important when we are choosing any software development lifecycle model for our project. So we should keep the context in mind. Software development model must be selected and adapted to the context of project and product characteristics. Suppose if suppose there is scenario everything is perfect, requirements cannot be changed, everything is perfect, and we have long time, then in this case waterfall model is useful. But usually in real world things change, requirements change. So we used to follow other models, for example Agile, Scrum. So in this case we can also combine those model also. For example, we can combine Scrum with V model and so on based upon the requirement. Especially in Internet of Things case, we have physical devices, we have APIs, we have services layer, we have many things which are interconnected. So in this case it is very challenging for particular model. So for each phase we should follow different model. We should, if required, we can combine the model, we can make our custom model. It depends on project and product and project characteristics. So that's it for this lesson. Then thank you very much. Bye.